Welcome to Thoughts with CP, everyone, on the Ask Win feed. For those of you who have followed my incredible, weird house journey, um, and I said health, not house yet. Health is coming, by the way. Is Health is here right now. Health is coming quicker than I want it to. And so, for those of you who have followed both journeys, now it's both journeys are colliding with each other, so to speak. And I don't know how I'm still standing, people. I don't know. I don't know because we have one journey going in the right direction. We have one journey turning upside down, and then they go plow into each other. And I'm not kidding. I never expected my health and my house to go kapow into each other. I never expected that. And so for those of you that don't know, I had a sleep study the other night and I'm 99% positive that I have sleep apnea. Now sleep apnea um is something I can handle. Don't worry. But my biggest fear is that um, my lungs are so weak, and they're weak to begin with because I have cerebral palsy. But my biggest fear is that I am dealing with weaker lungs than I thought. So we'll just see. We'll just see, and I'll keep you guys updated. The good news is that I and I'll explain the story later, maybe when I get to the East Coast. Um, it's gonna be story time when I get to the East Coast because then I can tell you guys exactly what happened. Um, but right now, just know that I'm safe and semi trying to keep my spirits up. I mean, people have asked me, has your energy level changed? Now they're starting to get curious about my energy level. And the answer is yes, because of me being sick for as long as I've been sick. So we are getting to the bottom of me being sick, and it's more than a lack of a movement cough. I tell you that it's not what's going on right now. It's not coronavirus. I tell you that, but it's scary not knowing what's wrong with you. And I never expected my health journey and my health journey to go into one another. And my house is going to one way, my health is going another way, and they're going to walk together. The pieces of the puzzle are coming together, and I'm actually meeting with my financial advisor this morning as we record this to talk and make things happen. Not about the move, but to talk and make things happen up here while I'm still here. And now I finally said to my stepmom why I want to go down in June and down to the East Coast, mind you. Why I want to go down in June is because I don't know if you guys were following me last year, well, if you want, go back and listen to those episodes. I have been fortunate enough to, and this will be my second year attending. Last year was my first back in March. I was fortunate enough to, yes, attend a work conference. Yes, I do work, even though it doesn't seem like it because I love my work. And yes, my work has a conference called podcast. I almost called it podcast movement. I get those confused. But the reason why I want to go down in June is because I have a podcasting conference that I already have an in-person ticket to. And I don't care if we have to wear masks and fist bumps. I'm excited to go, and I'm excited to be a Florida resident finally. And I just said to my stepmom, I don't want to be flying down, flying back up, flying every which way, and I want to go get settled, and then go get settled, and then go to work, and then come home, and then just crash. Basically, I want to crash, and me crashing will be interesting. I don't crash that well, although when I do crash, I crash. But I don't. I will work. I will work as hard as I can up until June, and that leads me to say that I couldn't get into Uber conference this morning. This morning being December 14th. I will try again later today, but you guys may have to give me space and grace and just do Uber conference for all of us up until at least June, up until at least um, July, and then we'll reassess the situation when I get to Florida once I get my stuff set up and my internet set up down there. And what do I mean I can't get into Zoom? Oh, oh, did I? See, this is how I'm discombobulated. She, my assistant slash BFF. I meant to say I can't get into Zoom, not I can't get into Zoom Conference. See, that's how discombobulated I am. Okay, just give me a week, and then I'll get recombobulated here in my brain. And so, just give me a week and let one project fizzle out. Let the other projects will end in January. I will get a diagnosis in January. So basically, I will get a diagnosis in 2021, if not sooner. But Danielle is correct. I can't sign into Zoom, but I can sign into Uber Conference. So you guys may have to use Uber Conference instead of Zoom. But this is not the point of today's subject. The point of today's subject is to throw 2020 in the garbage can and just leave 2020 at the door in the garbage can. And so today, Danielle and I are going to discuss 2021 and what we want for 2021. And so, number one, I want this whole COVID situation to be over. Number two, I want a health diagnosis for my own health. Number three, I want to be semi-retired on the East Coast with stable care, so I don't have to worry about my care on the East Coast unless something majorly tragic happens. I will not. I can focus on my health, get my get myself back into shape because even though I eliminate um, skiing, I have decided to take up water aerobics, and that's why I'm looking for a house with a pool. And I think we found one. If my dream house stays put on market, I will do it. But if my dream house doesn't, I will go back to the drawing board in February and then we'll see what happens. But I'm looking for a house with a pool. So I do have a real estate agent that I'm working with. But if anyone who's out there listening in Florida, please, please, please send houses in my direction because as of December 17th, I'm homeless. I am just, even though I have a shelter over my head, it's not my shelter anymore. So I'm considering myself homeless. And it's a very unique situation what's going on. The reason why I'm not completely homeless, but I am homeless. So I need help. I need help from my Florida peeps to help me figure out this housing situation. And once I get down there, I'll figure out the AIDS situation. But my ultimate goal, number two, is to get me settled on the East Coast with high quality care, and then just so I can take a moment and breathe, and so just so I can take a moment and crash and breathe, and then I won't be if I move in August, I won't be back to work until um September. So no, August. So I won't be back to work until September. If I move in June, I won't be back to work until August, unless I can get everything organized down there. But transferring states and moving all that stuff is going to be interesting feat in itself. And considering someone asked my stepmom yesterday, "Are you going with Win?" And the answer was point blank, no. I have a job up here, my family's up here. No way. And I'm like, okay, really? I'm like, okay, you're the woman that took care of me for a year. And then she goes, no way, no way, I want Win to be on her own. Well, Win is not going to be on her own. Win is going to have family, Win is going to have friends, and I am going to occasionally see my stepmom when she wants a vacation in Florida, and I don't know when that's going to happen because of my stepmom's full-time job. So yeah, but that's a whole side story in itself, which I'll tell you guys when I get to the East Coast. And so number three is um me after I get the house diagnosis, me just finishing up my journalism degree, and then number four is just to close out 2020 as strong as we can. And so I'm gonna let my fearless, trusted advisor and assistant and BFF take over.
Well, yeah, so the so right so uh, you my uh, uh, friend.
Well, hug me in the midst of hugging Minnie and Mickey Mouse. is that is that what you want? Okay. She basically Danielle wants to travel. Danielle wants to
Yeah.
travel and hug Minnie and Minnie Mouse and me. Although I've she's got it straight. She wants me and Mickey and Minnie Mouse. I'm like, okay, you get Minnie and Minnie Mouse in the midst of me. But she wants to hug people, and we don't know. And if someone could give me a heads up as to what they're doing at Disney World right now, my inside sources haven't told me anything dramatically. I've been following the news just like you guys have, and I know they laid off a bunch of people, but I don't know what is going on at Disney World right now during the pandemic. So, but that being said, we do have light at the end of the tunnel. I heard yesterday that Faisal Faisal and not Kaiser Permanente, Eli Lilly and Pfizer, I got the two, could jump over there. Eli Lilly and Pfizer, Pfizer gave emergency, go aheads to the COVID vaccine. So I'm hoping that by the time I move in June, that I will get a COVID vaccine before I leave. If not, and COVID comes down to Florida and I'm out of Colorado, I am running to the nearest health clinic and saying I have a disability, give me COVID vaccine. Because right now they're giving it to essential workers, but they say, and this was on December 13th, my mom read something, my stepmom read something where they say all patients in nursing homes will get vaccinated by the end of March. So there is a light at the end of the tunnel that COVID will go away and that I will get vaccinated. And of course, you guys remember I got COVID tested. Well, I will explain to you guys what a COVID vaccine is like for me. Now, granted, they say when you get the COVID vaccine, they say you feel like you almost have COVID because it's similar to the flu vaccine, meaning you get the flu when you get the vaccine and you feel like you've been run over by a Mack truck. But I'm ready. I'm ready to get a mild dose of COVID. I am ready to get a mild dose of COVID. I'm just ready to get back to life again as we all are. So you number Danielle, is that it? You just want COVID to go away so you can travel.
Yeah.
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 Oh, good. Well, good. She's on the same page. She's not as crazy, you guys. She's on the same page as me, and so I just want to finish out my journalism degree and make a stable life for myself on the East Coast. And once I get down there, I'll be putting you guys in place. And so I'll keep you guys updated on my health journey and on my aid journey and on my move. I'll document my move and I'll see what hopefully the good news is that palm trees don't bend with snow. The good news is the palm trees don't bend with snow, and I'm gonna get out of the snow to a cheaper cost of living, and that's the good news. And my my family wants me down there with them, so I'm like, okay, I don't know how much they're gonna be helping me, but we'll figure it out from there. And I w- Danielle, do you wanna lead us out?
Yeah, the set you for for the
Thanks, you guys, and let's make 2020 the best year yet. Thank you. Bye,
so
you guys.
so run.
Oh, what she said. 2021. What she said. Thanks, you guys.
Bye.